The hippocampus is a region of the brain involved in memory generation, learning, and regulation of emotional behavior. It is located in the medial temporal lobe along the floor of the lateral ventricle, where it is bathed by cerebral spinal fluid. Information about new experiences is thought to be processed in the hippocampus and stored elsewhere in the brain. This generates long-term declarative memory, enabling the conscious recollection of facts and events, as well as navigation of environments. From anterior to posterior, the hippocampus consists of the head, the body, and the tail. Adjacent to and interconnected with the hippocampus are the subiculum and the entorhinal cortex. The hippocampus can be divided into two main parts, the cornu-aminus and the dentate gyrus, which wrap around each other and contain interconnected layers of distinct cell types. The cornu-aminus contains 4 subfields of pyramidal neuron cell bodies: CA1, CA2, CA3, and CA4. In this coronal section, we can see the 4 subfields of the cornu-aminus. The axons of the pyramidal cells in these subfields travel through the stratum oriens to wrap around the hippocampus as the alveus, a layer of white matter fibers leading to other brain regions. Pyramidal cell apical dendrites radiate through the stratum radiatum and continue to stratum lacunosum moleculare. The dentate gyrus is separated from the cornu-aminus by the hippocampal sulcus. It can be divided into 3 layers: its own stratum moleculare, containing granule cell dendrites, the stratum granulosum, containing granule cell bodies, and the polymorphic layer, containing their unmyelinated axons called mossy fibers. A key neurological pathway thought to be involved in memory generation in the hippocampus is called the perforant path. Information from the neocortex converges on the entorhinal cortex, which is the primary input to the hippocampus. From there, fibers travel through or perforate the subiculum. Fibers continue on to synapse on different parts of the cornu-aminus or dentate gyrus, followed by additional hippocampal connections. Output fibers leave the hippocampus via the alveus and the fimbria to eventually reach the fornix. Within the hippocampus, a major synapse occurs between the dentate gyrus and CA3. Here, the thin unmyelinated axons of granule cells in the dentate gyrus, called mossy fibers, synapse onto apical dendrites of CA3 pyramidal neurons. These mossy fibers are characterized by their many large presynaptic expansions, or giant boutons. Postsynaptic dendritic spines of CA3 neurons are also large with many branches. The dentate gyrus to CA3 synapse is one of the largest and most powerful in the brain. Specialized hippocampal synapses like these play major roles in learning and memory.